Hello everyone, this is Peter Sco from Music is a Journey, and I am going to make another quick little video. That's because as I was recording my last video talking about a package I received from Russia of 6 discs, as I was recording that, the doorbell rang and the postman delivered this box to my house. Wouldn't fit in the mailbox, obviously. This is an order from Musik Quebec, also a store on Discogs. And this was a bunch of Canadian metal CDs. Probably also my last kind of major CD order for a while, because I kind of spent a lot of money on major CD orders recently since I've been able to get them for cheaper than usual. And yeah, I also spent a fair bit of money on my figure over here. Shinobu Kocho from the Demon Slayer series, Kimetsu no Yaiba. Anyway, let's take a look and see here what I got. This should be pretty exciting. Okay, so I ordered from that site 9 albums, and the reason being was because they have got some really low prices. Now, the album I was looking for was an album by Martyr, the band that has Daniel Mongrain, who is also known as Chewy in the band Voivod. That's the band he started way back when in the 90s, mid-90s. So anyway, I wanted one of their albums. And as I said in the last video with the order from Russia, by ordering 1 or 2 CDs extra, sometimes the shipping doesn't really change very much. So I went ahead and found that there were a lot of discs out there for $2, $3, $4. So I just went and made a big list and checked them out on YouTube and thought, okay, let's see who's interesting. So here we go. First one is Feeding the Abscess. This is the Martyr album that I just talked about. So that one I now have. This was also the most expensive one, I think. It was $11, or actually the price had gone up by the time I ordered. But anyway, there it is. Martyr. Next up, this is a band called Reanimator. Ignorance is no excuse. You can probably see by the album cover. If it's kind of glary, I'll put the actual image up here. This is kind of a thrash band, probably punk thrash crossover type thing. Sounded pretty fun anyway, so I went ahead and ordered that. I'm not sure where they are from in Canada, but well, it's Galley Records, so I think that's out of Quebec. So quite likely they are a Quebec band, though not necessarily. Next up, this is Blinded by Faith, Veiled Hideousness. I think this was a black metal band. There were a few that I checked out, and I ended up liking these guys the best. I don't exactly remember why, but at the time I just thought, yeah, these guys sound pretty cool. I want to hear more. So Blinded by Faith, Veiled Hideousness. Another Galley Records. In fact, a lot of the bands on Musik Quebec were from Galley Records, so I wonder if they have some kind of connection somehow, the store and the record label. Also, let's see here, L'Esprit du Clan, Chapitre 5, Corpus Delicti. Corpus Delicti. I guess it's French on top and Latin on the bottom. Ah, okay. Anyway, I actually don't remember what kind of music this was now. Possibly black metal. Could be, right? Latin kind of sounds more like the way black metal would go. But anyway, I remember this was one of the bands I thought I should check out. So I'm going to have to find out now if this is what this is. Anyway, should be good. Because I did actually, I made a preliminary selection, and then later on I reviewed it and made some changes, taking some bands out, putting other bands in. Just some cases, some bands were very similar to what I already had, so I wanted something that was slightly different. Gomorrah, the Haruspecs. Gomorrah are a technical death metal band from Kelowna, BC, and I talked about their latest album in an earlier video, maybe from last year. Pretty exciting stuff, and I was surprised to find there was another album available, so there it is, Gomorrah. Still more to go. We have Buffalo Theory MTL Heavy Ride. I actually really don't remember what kind of music this was. Might have been stoner metal maybe, but I really liked the artwork, and the music did sound like something I should have in my collection, so I'll put the artwork here so you can see it. It's really interesting anyway. I like it. So there we go. Buffalo Theory MTL. I believe... No, I don't believe. I don't remember where they're from now. Next up, Ghoul Lunatics Cryogeny. I don't think they're around anymore, but and I actually don't remember what kind of music it was either. But Ghoul Lunatics, it was anyway. Obviously, it was entertaining and sounded good enough that I had to get an album. So Ghoul Lunatics Cryogeny. Two more. Let's see here. Then we have Nova Gomore by I forgot the name. Scissor Tooth. That's right. This was a Vancouver band, I think, called Scissor Tooth. You should check them out. They actually sounded pretty cool. Scissor Tooth and Nova Gomora. So there, I got a hold of that one, and I haven't heard anybody mention this on the net so far. So I'll have to dig around, see what I can find out about them. And lastly, Hanker, Web of Faith, a Quebec, I think it was a thrash band or technical thrash or something. On the Canadian metal page on Facebook, a couple of times people have posted about Hanker. So I got this one here, Web of Faith. That was the one that was available through Musik Quebec. So there you have it. So all these 9 CDs came to, I think it was $50, $50 US for the 9 discs. And then plus shipping, which was a little bit high. But I think for the amount of discs I got, I thought, yeah, okay. It still is a pretty good deal. Okay, there you go. Musik Quebec from Discogs with some pretty good prices on Canadian metal. So do check them out. And that's all for this video today. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be back with episode 39 eventually. Okay, again, thanks for watching. Bye all.